Hi guys, welcome to yet another wonderful session of learning with Prepclass. My name is Tutor Olalikon Israel, your Prepclass English tutor, and I am super excited to have you join me in today's session of learning. Now in today's session, we will be answering question 21 to question 25 from the Jamb English 2015 past question. Remember, the purpose of this session is to help you prepare for your forthcoming Jamb examination. So, without further ado, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. Alright, let's begin. Now, for question 21 to question 25, we have an instruction here. The instruction reads, choose the option opposite in meaning to the underlined word. Choose the options opposite in meaning to the underlined words. So question 21 reads, I am happy to inform you that your boys are conscientious. I am happy to inform you that your boys are conscientious. The underlined word here is conscientious. So we have to select the option opposite in meaning to conscientious. Option A, industrious. Option B, carefree. Option C, careful. Option D, corrupt. So, which of these options is opposite in meaning to conscientious? First, what does it mean to be conscientious? Now, conscientious means always wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. Conscientious means always wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. To be industrious, to be diligent. You're always diligent at your duty post. Always doing your work well and thoroughly. So I am happy to inform you that your boys are diligent, they are industrious, they are conscientious. Now, which option is opposite in meaning? Opposite in meaning to conscientious. Option A, industrious. Industrious means to be diligent and hardworking. Now, industrious is a synonym, not an antonym for conscientious. Option B, carefree. Carefree means being irresponsible. Being irresponsible, having no cares. It should be N, not M. Having no cares or worries. Option C, careful. Careful means being attentive, being conscientious, making sure of avoiding potential danger, mishap, or harm. To be cautious. Option D, corrupt. Corrupt means having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain. It means to be dishonest, to be dishonorable. Now, from the list of options, the opposite in meaning to conscientious is carefree. Remember, to be conscientious means to be diligent, to be industrious, always wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. But when you are carefree, it means what? You are irresponsible, having no cares or worries. You don't care about how the job is done. You are irresponsible at your duty post. You have no worries. So the opposite in meaning to conscientious is option B, carefree. Alright, moving on, question 22. Remember, we are to select the option opposite in meaning to the underlined word. Question 22 reads, the doctor was very gentle with his patient in the examining room. The doctor was very gentle with his patient in the examining room. The underlined word here is gentle. So, we are to select the option opposite in meaning to gentle. Option A, harsh. Option B, rude. Option C, tough. Option D, unkind. So, which of these options is opposite in meaning to gentle? Now, gentle means having or showing a mild, kind, or tender temperament or character. Having or showing a mild, kind, or tender temperament or character. To be kind, to be tender, to be lenient, humane, and merciful. He was gentle with his patient. He was merciful with his patient. He was lenient. He was tender. Now, option A, harsh. Harsh refers to being unpleasantly rough or jarring to the senses, to be cruel, to be severe, to be unkind, to be heartless, to be strict. If you are harsh with someone, you are actually rough with them. You are cruel with them. Rude means to be offensive, to be impolite or bad manners, to be abusive. Option C, tough. Tough means to be rough and violent. Rough and violent. Option D, kind. Kind means to be good-natured, kind-hearted, to be affectionate, to be loving. Now, from the options we have, the opposite in meaning to gentle is tough. You know, when you are treating someone gently, you are showing what? Mild temperament or character while dealing with them. A lenient temperament or character. But when you are dealing with somebody toughly, you're not being mild. You're not being lenient. You're not being merciful. So the opposite in meaning to gentle is tough. Alright. Moving on, question 23. Remember, we are to select the option opposite in meaning to the underlined word. Question 23 reads, I was advised to stay away from cities that are ravaged by crime. I was advised to stay away from cities that are ravaged by crime. The underlined word here is ravaged. So we are to select the option opposite in meaning to ravaged. Option A, spoilt by. Option B, free from. Option C, suffering from. Option D, even of. Now, in this context of use, the word ravage means to cause great damage to something. Ravage means to cause great damage to something. I was advised to stay away from cities that what crime has caused a great damage to, that are ravaged by crime. This means that this person has been advised to stay away from cities that have high rates of crime. Now, the opposite of ravaged by in this context of use is free from. If a city is not ravaged by crime, it is free from crime. To be free from something means what? To have no disturbance from that thing. So, the person has been advised what? To stay away from cities that are ravaged by crime. The opposite in meaning to ravaged by is free from. Now, option D, haven of. A haven is a place of safety or refuge. This is a wrong option. A haven of crime is a place where crime is predominant. So, this option D is a wrong option. Options A and option C are also synonymous to ravaged by. So, the opposite in meaning to ravaged by is option B, free from. Alright, moving on, question 24. Remember, we are to select the option opposite in meaning to the underlined word. Question 24 reads, the undesirable elements who perpetrate these vices are never detected. The undesirable elements who perpetrate these vices are never detected. The underlined word here is perpetrate. So which option is opposite in meaning to perpetrate? Option A, aggravate. Option B, overlook. Option C, discontinue. Option D, encourage. Now, to perpetrate means to carry out or to commit a crime, to commit something harmful, illegal, or an immoral action. It means to carry out or commit, to perform. So the undesirable elements who perform these vices, who carry out these vices, who commit these vices are never detected. Now, option A, aggravate. Aggravate means to make a problem, injury, or offense worse or more serious. It means to make a problem, injury, or offense worse or more serious. It also means to anger or irk. Option B, overlook. Overlook means to fail to notice something or to miss something. Option C, discontinue. Discontinue means to end, to terminate, to cease from doing or providing something, especially something that has been provided on a regular. Option D, encourage. Encourage means to persuade, to support. So to give confidence or support, to give hope to someone or to endorse. Now, the opposite in meaning to perpetrate is option C, discontinue. To perpetrate means to carry out something, to commit something, to perform. But to discontinue means to end, to terminate, to cease from doing something. So the opposite in meaning to perpetrate is option C, discontinue. Alright, moving on, question 25. The lawyer pointed out a discrepancy in the stories. The lawyer pointed out a discrepancy in the stories. The underlined word here is discrepancies. So which option is opposite in meaning to discrepancy? Option A, similarity. Option B, gap. Option C, falsehood. Option D, difference. Now, discrepancy refers to an illogical or surprising lack of compatibility or similarity between two or more facts. I will go over that again. Discrepancy refers to an illogical or surprising lack of compatibility or similarity between two or more facts. When you have two documents and there are a lot of dissimilarities between two of them, that means what? The both documents have discrepancies. Discrepancy refers to an illogical or surprising lack of compatibility, lack of similarity between two or more facts. Two or more facts are not similar, they are not compatible, so they have discrepancies. Now, option A, similarity. Similarity refers to the state of facts of being similar, having resemblance. Option B, gap. Gap refers to a space or interval, a break in continuity and intermission. Option C, falsehood. Falsehood refers to a lie, the state of being untrue. Option D, difference. Difference refers to a point or way in which people or things are dissimilar. Now, the opposite in meaning to discrepancy is option A, similarity. When there is a discrepancy, there is a lack of compatibility or similarity between two or more things. But when there is a similarity, it refers to the state or fact of being similar. There is a resemblance. So the answer is option A. The lawyer pointed out a discrepancy in the stories. The lawyer pointed out a discrepancy in the stories. The opposite in meaning to discrepancy is similarity. Alright, and with that we've come to the end of this wonderful session. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section. Also, share this content with your friends and loved ones. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of